What is going on, ladies and genitals? YOTESLAYA here, bringing you a short little tutorial. Today on Twitter, I asked if anybody wanted to get into my Road to Commander with me, and a lot of people didn't know how to get the custom zombie maps for the Realism mod. Yeah, you've got Duri, Shino Numa, Varuk, and Nocturne Totem already in there. Most people just do the Realism with that and do not know how to do to play custom maps in Realism and did not know how to do that. So I figured I would make a short tutorial for you. If you want to know how to get custom maps and custom zombies in general, I've already got a tutorial for that. I will put a link in the description. I will also have a link to download Realism, which is Road to Commander, allows you to rank up like in zombies like you would in multiplayer. But if you want to know how to install maps or get custom zombies in general, there's a link in the description. To get Realism, you install that into your World at War folder exactly as you would a zombie map. Exactly like what's in the other video that's linked in the description. You follow the exact same extraction process as you would for a map as stated in that video. So once you've got Realism installed and you're ready to go and you're ready to get custom maps, you need to download a map that is compatible with Realism. Not all maps are. In the description of all my Road to Commanders, there is actually a full link of all the maps that are available for Realism, and I'll also show you a shortcut once we get into this Realism folder. But right here I've got a map, Nuclear Silo. I've already got it taken care of, and you would just download the map and extract it to your desktop and all that stuff. Actually, you would rather install it into your mods folder, but this is just for the tutorial of this. But once you get Nuclear Silo and you've got it all there, open up Nuclear Silo, you will see a few different files. You got a mod.arena, mod.ff, nuclearsilo.ff, nuclearsilo.iwd, nuclearsilo.load.ff, nuclearsilo.patch.ff, and your readme folder. Those are what is in your Nuclear Silo. So you want to leave that open actually, and then go down here into your start menu and type in %appdata% and hit enter, and that will bring you up another list here. And up at the top in the bar you will see a spot named called roaming. Right before that you will see a little arrow. You want to switch that to local so it brings up your Activision folder, which is at the top, and you want to click on that, go to World at War, into your mods, and you will see a list of all the mods you have installed into World at War. Down towards the bottom you will see your Realism folder, and you want to open that up. Okay, once you open that up, at the top there's a help file folder. Open that up and go to Conversion Map Pack README. Open that up, and I will make this full screen. Up here at the top, in case my tutorial is not very worthy, this is actually that's highlighted in blue. That's actually the steps you want to do to complete all this. But right here, if you scroll down below, you will see a list of all the maps that are compatible for Realism. So you don't even have to go back to my videos to check it out. You can just open up that help folder and you can get that. Okay, this is, it goes all the way down. Those are all the only maps that you can play. But let's take a look here. Let's find, what are we looking for? Nuclear Silo. Let me scroll through here and see it. Okay, Nuclear Silo right here. You can see it says Nuclear Silo. These are the folders you are going to need. nuclearsilo.ff and nuclearsilo.load.ff. Okay? Minimize this. Go back to your Nuclear Silo. And you can see you've got the nuclearsilo.ff and the Nuclear Silo load.ff. What you want to do is go to nuclearsilo.ff, copy that, go back to your Realism, and just paste that right in there. And I've already got it in there, so I didn't, but you just want to paste that in there, and you will see it go. Let me find it real quick. You will see that right there, the .ff. Now, you need the load.ff as well, so go back to the load.ff, copy that, go back to your Realism folder, and paste that in there as well. And that's all you've got to do. That is how you've got to install. That is what you do to get those custom maps into your Realism folder. Okay, so now let me launch World at War. Hopefully it stays recording on Fraps. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Okay, once you are in World at War, I will show you how to launch these and play them in solo and co-op. But say you were wanting to play Nuclear Silo, for instance, since that's what we've used for this example in Realism. You do not launch Nuclear Silo at all in the mods menu. I repeat, you do not. You do know, okay? You go to Realism, launch Realism, okay? Like I said, you do not launch the map you're wanting to play at all. You actually... Alright, it keeps cutting out on me and stuff like that. But once you get the, like I said, you do not launch that map, you just launch Realism. To play it in solo, you just type in, like you normally would up top in console, that map, okay? You just type it in and play. To do it in co-op, you hit cooperative, host online, and then go to game setup. Now, most of the time, you usually always play Nazi Zombies in game mode, and then it'll be listed over here. But in Realism, it's only the 4 stock ones. So you got to keep that on campaign co-op and then go all the way to the bottom of the list, and you will see all those maps that are in your Realism. Okay, now for example, since we're using Nuclear Silo still, you can see there's a Nuclear Silo and a Nuclear Silo patch. You do not launch the patch. You actually launch Nuclear Silo. Hit OK, and then you can see it down here, Nazi Zombies on Nuclear Silo. Then go up and invite your buddies and rock out with some Realism. So that is how you do that. I hope it answered your questions. If it didn't, remember to send me a PM on YouTube, and I will try to answer that for you. Remember, there's a link in the description that teaches you how to install these maps as well as Realism. And there's also a link to Realism if you're interested in playing that, guys. But I hope this helped you guys. And if it did, please remember to rate and subscribe. Jody, shining out.